To become who you want to be, you must sacrifice who you are. Growth isn't always addition. Sometimes it's subtraction. Sometimes it's sacrificing the parts of you that are holding you back. It's letting go of the old habits, the old mindset, the old environments, the old whatever it might be that is not allowing you to move into that next part of your life, that's not allowing you to level up, that's not allowing you to truly grow and evolve and become the person you want to become, but who you're meant to become from God. And so many of us, we want that new version of ourselves. We want that growth. We want that life, but we don't want to let go of the friends and family that are keeping us back. We don't want to let go of those habits that are holding us back and that are not good for us, that are not doing anything useful to us. We're scared to leave our comfort zone and get uncomfortable and go into new uncertainties. We don't want to leave these old environments, whether it's a neighborhood, whether it's a home, whether it's a state, a city. It can be anything, but it's that environment that you're comfortable in, that you're happy in, that you're around your the certain friends and family and certain relationships that you have, but they're holding you back and not allowing you to move forward. And you're okay with that. Even if you say you're not, but you're allowing it, you're not changing it, you're not figuring out a solution, then you're ultimately okay with it because you're living with that mindset, or you're living with that comfort zone, or you're living with the fact that you're going to tolerate it, that you're just going to stay still, you're going to stay stuck, you're going to stay in the same place that you are, versus letting go and letting life, God, yourself, whatever you want to attribute it to move into that next phase, move to that next level in order for you to live and become who you're meant to be. And it is scary, but becoming who you're meant to be is going to be scary. It's going to look like loss. It's going to look like uncertainty. It's going to look like it's just going to bring fear. It's going to bring doubt. It's going to bring all this stuff, and it's going to look scary. But that's what growth is. Growth is meant to look scary because you're going through a transformation. You're going through a metamorphosis. You're going through, a new, it's like a caterpillar. Everybody talks about the caterpillar when it becomes a butterfly, and it has to go through that journey. It has to go through that darkness in order to become who it's meant to be, in order to fly to new heights, or whatever you want to call it. And I'm not trying to be corny by bringing that up, but that's the same thing with you. You're going to have to leave behind what feels familiar, what feels comfortable. And here's the truth nobody wants to tell. Like, even the worst part of your life, the bad things that you want to change, the bad habits, the bad toxic relationship, the bad toxic family relationships, the bad friendships that are holding you back, that are just taking from you, not adding anything to you. We still love those situations. Like, it becomes familiar to us, it becomes comfortable. So even though it's not good for us, we've learned to live with it. We learn to survive in that element. So when you're telling us you're going to take it away, it's scary because we're fearful of the unknown. We're fearful of what's coming next. Even if there's a promise of better, we still fear because there's always the what if. There's always the uncertainty, and that's what's scary more so than anything. It's not the growth, it's not the success, it's not what's coming. It's just the fact that we don't know what it looks like, and it's unfamiliar to us. So it's really a battle of what's familiar versus what's unfamiliar. Even if the unfamiliar is going to be 10,000 times better, it's human nature to still be wary of it. That's just what our instinct is. That's what our human nature is from the years of evolution, is to fear the unknown, to fear the uncertainty, even if there's better out there. And that's why only a few people will go to the unknown. So few people will actually try. They'll jump in a boat and go sail the 7 seas, or whatever you want to call it, not knowing that there's other land out there. They'll go and try to go to space, not knowing if they can even survive in space. They'll go and try to free and do the underground railroads and try not to be a slave anymore, because they have a belief that what's on the other side, what's down the road, what's through the ocean, what's through space, could be better than what's here, or can allow a different opportunity, a new vantage, a new perspective, a new life. And they're willing to go try to pursue it, even if they die, even if they fell along the way, but they want to at least try. Now, that's getting a lot deeper than just saying, hey, Drop your bad habits, drop your bad friendships, drop your toxic relationship. You know, move to a different city or go try something new. Leave that job that's hurting you, this toxic to you. Like, just try something new in order to become who you're meant to be, and get in the situations, the circumstances that you're meant to be in order to become that person, in order to live your true life and become the true person you're meant to be. So what do you need to sacrifice? What do you need to let go? What do you need to move on from in order to get and become that person? That's my challenge to you. This was Consistency Day 499. If you got anything from this message, I encourage you to like, share, comment, subscribe for more. And other than that, I wish you all peace and blessings on the journey.